we're gonna do a little bit of cat hunting here. Because I'm tired and that feels like a good relaxing way to do it. Alright, so let's get started here. A couple of their butts are hidden. You can click on a couple of their butts. I feel like this would just be like a nice little chill way to end out the night, you know, and get us a game underneath the backlog though. I love these hidden like object games a lot. To me, they're just like, there's something about the hidden object games that are just genuinely super relaxing. I love these kind of games. I was an I Spy kid. You know what I mean? What I like about these games, I've played quite a bit of these so far, the Find a Cat game. What I like about them is like sometimes they're really hard to find stuff, and then sometimes they're so obvious that you can't like help but kind of thump your head of like, I can't believe I missed that. I'll probably have a couple of these sprinkled in this month as we go through completing games. Just because I genuinely enjoy like hidden object games. There's a couple of hidden object games I have on my wish list. I just haven't bought yet. I wonder, is it just point and click? Because some of them you can like, you can hold a button and like, you can like kind of zoom out a little bit. All right, the game achievements are getting in the way a little bit. But I do love the fact they have game achievements for every cat you find. I was gonna start MacBat, or I was gonna start Super Kiwi 64, but I don't know. I saw this on my desktop and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna play one of these hidden cat games. Because they're just like the right level of just like soft zen. Good way to wind down the night. Especially after it's like the complete bipolar opposite of Butcher. And so it's just like a nice like way to like just like wind down the night, you know? We still got 21 of these little dudes to find. Yeah, there's some of us getting hidden by the game achievements when they're popping off. Boop, you. I wonder what's gonna happen when we get all of them on this one. Sometimes they give you like a little celebration when you find them all. It's pretty cool. Okay, this one's got quite the zoom. That must be it. That must be the only thing you can like activate is the zoom. It's crazy to me there's nothing over here. Like up in this corner. I'm just like, I don't believe you. You know what I mean? Sometimes too they can just be like micro sized. Alright, let's zoom in a little bit here. Start with our peepers here. I like the fact, too, the artwork of these games are basically just, like, hand-drawn. Like, someone just sits down and draws this, puts in the cats, and then throws it into a game. Found you, Kinzo. We know sometimes, too, their butt can be... You can click their butts. And get a cat that way. This one is a little bit different. Some of them I play, the cats are like in the designs and stuff. This one's actually you're finding cats that are scattered around. Like they're like, I don't expect them to be like in a like this cat's a flower. You know what I mean? Which makes it a little bit nicer, but potentially a little bit harder. Why cat butt? Why is there cat butt? We're looking for 7 of them. Oh, this one gives you hints even? Huh. That's interesting. That gives you hints. Seems like an easy way to like cheat through. I just clicked this. I just clicked it to see what it was. And it led us right to a kitty cat. Fucking kitty cats. We're missing 6 of them, eh? I don't trust there's not one over here. Ah, there's one. Down to 5 now. Alright, we'll start doing the scan here. The scanimatron. There's one. Down to 4. 3. Down to 2. Oh, we found that one completely accidental. I was just pulling the frame down. Nice. All right, we got one last one left. Where could it be? Like nothing down here, and that I'm like, Is this like not relaxing? Like this is relaxing to me. I got fucking blown out by a butcher. I'm on like that REM consciousness where you've had like hardly any. I've had like hardly any sleep since our heat pump went out because life's been stressful since then. So I'm running on like pretty low sleep, and so I'm pretty on a scale of 1 to 10 to tiredness. I'm like half asleep. You know what I mean? Where is this last little guy? Oh my god, you're totally right. You totally got it, Coda. Boom. Alright, well that was 100 cats. And guess what? Very cheaply, we can add games beaten to 2. We'll go hunt for some cats. Okay. I must be streaming from like a pretty good time frame for Indonesia, because I've had several people pop in stream from Indonesia, so that's pretty cool. We're just gonna blitz through these, find all these little kitty cats. I will be streaming tomorrow night, but I don't know if I will be able to Saturday. Yeah, you cool too, man? Well, thank you. But yeah, if you check out the Lilo and Stitch Screen to Console, I'd love to hear what you think about it. It's available on the channel right now. And I think it's a pretty good video. I think it turned out pretty good. I definitely, after doing it, after that video was finished, like I definitely have like some ideas to like change a little bit with the series that I might try on the next Screen to Console that I do. But we'll see. Finding all the cats here. I'm gonna have like 10 perfect games by the end of playing all these cat games. Okay, I need the achievements to go away, because I know there's another... There's one down here in the corner. I'm glad I'm getting these achievements, but also, like, go away, achievements. Hold on, we gotta wait. We gotta wait, because I saw at least one down here. Oh my god, they keep going. Oh, that's a nice game, I think. Yeah, they're just relaxing. I really like these games a lot. I like to play, like, stuff like this to just, like, chill out. You know what I mean? But I gotta wait for all the achievements to unlock, because there's a little kitty cat down there in the corner. We only have 10 left. 10 left to get, so it's not too many. I see, yeah. Yeah, I've played through several of these so far for this month. And I have a few more I'm gonna play through for sure. I see a good handful of them that once these go away. I would just want to get this bottom corner. But we might be here for a minute. I might as well just click the ones I see. And get those out of the way. I was gonna play Sonic 2 tonight. I just didn't feel like it. Today's been a long, like, I do not have a cat. I only have a dog. I would have a cat, but my wife's super allergic to them. So it kind of makes it hard to have one. But I do like cats. Okay, I want to see if there's any more in this corner here. Say dog is best. Yeah, my dog is my best friend, genuinely. Like, my dog and me are, like, super close. He is my boy. He is my big time cheese. He is my homie. He's my ride or die. I just love animals, though. Dog is very royal. Royal and loyal, that's for sure. They are. Dogs are amazing creatures. I mean, so are cats. I'm not gonna say cats aren't awesome, too. Yeah, I don't have one. It's a Lemmy, like, from Motorhead. I named him after the Motorhead lead singer. That's actually why, if you click on my profile picture, it's a picture of him. He's like the channel mascot. And that's why originally I started the channel off as Limland Productions, which is kind of like my production house name for, like, when we do, like, films and stuff. Is Limland Productions, named after him. So we have one we're missing here. Yep, a huge Motorhead fan, so I had to name him after that. He's gonna be an old boy this year. He's gonna turn 7 this year. An oldie but a goodie. Let me zoom out a little bit. We're missing only one. I feel like there's got to be something down here. Maybe not. We're only missing one out of this map. Might have to zoom back in and carefully fine-tooth comb around here. Alright. start fine-tooth combing here. Some of these little kitty cats are pretty tiny. Pretty tiny. I just feel like there's another one down here, but I don't see one. It's probably like right in our face too. Like one of those things like right when you find it, you're like, huh? How did I miss you? Like right there. Alright, well that's the... What was this one called? Like Funny Cats or something? This one's a busy map. There's a lot going on here. Alright, let's start clicking. So are some of these actually like... That looks like a squirrel. You can't tell me that's a cat. That is a squirrel if I've ever seen one. I like that some of the cats are robots in this robot world. I feel like I've gotten pretty good at like finding. I feel like one of the first times I did something like this, it took me like 40 minutes to an hour to find them all. And now I feel like I can get them pretty quickly. I didn't realize I was zoomed in any. Huh. News to me. Alright, is that all the pretty obvious ones? No. Alright, that might be all the pretty obvious ones. Might have to zoom in here in a minute. We only got 5 left. We also might have to wait for all this to calm down. Because I think there's a... Yeah, I see 2 of them right now behind the achievement line here. So we might have to wait for that to stop for a second. Should do 100 dogs. Oh, I guess I can zoom in. I think there's another one down there though. I think there's one more kitty cat down there. Well, while we're waiting for that to get caught up. And I'm pretty sure there's one more down in that corner, but I wouldn't be surprised there's not more than one down there. Oh, there's just one. Alright, we're looking for one last one. I didn't realize how much this one zoomed in. I like the music on this one. I do kind of wish instead of just releasing every one of these as like individual games. I mean, I guess I get it because they, you know, they're also releasing like DLC for you to buy per game, but like, they could have just done this as one big game with like multiple pages. You know, you can just update it on a regular basis. Instead of doing the DLC, just charge like $5 for the whole thing or something, you know? Because there's a couple that do it that kind of style, you know? Found him. Boop. Yeah. Robocats. Oh, this one's like in color? You're gonna tell me this thing right here is not a cat? This right here is not a cat. Okay. I feel lied to. You know what I mean? This one doesn't click very well, I feel like. Some of these cats have like weird click boxes. I'm telling you, dude, that's probably one. Are we gonna have to restart the game? I will say this one, with it having like the collar and stuff, does make it a little bit harder to like find them. But I will say that it does not want to click as well. I'm telling you, that's got to be one of them. Oh, I thought the music just like died. I was like, what happened to the music? The music. There's just something really peaceful about this. Yeah, I will say, the ones I played so far, this one like has weird clicking. See, like, I'm... Okay, there it goes. Like, I'm clicking on that cat. It's just not disappearing. Down to 15. I swear, dude. It was. It just... You had to click on its one paw. The hitbox is really jank on that one. I called it, though. I knew it was one. I'll say this one's a little bit harder. Some of these cats blend really easily. Yeah, like, look at that one. That one, like, blended really well. This one's got some weird hitbox issues. That's for sure. We're down to the final 5. Final 4. Final 3. Two. And we're looking for the last one. Where's that last little guy at? Where's that last little fluffer? When we finish this one, we'll do one more 100 cat game. And then found him. Alright, we got it. What up, Tomsters? I figured you'd be over on Robbie's stream. Unless Robbie quit streaming. Wow, this one's gonna be difficult. We've played a bunch of these. The amount of cat games we played, pretty much. But we're narrowing the end of the cat games. So we are getting to the back end of the kitty cats. Also, yeah, what's up? Can't tell if you're a fan of just the what commercial did the what's up? Who did that? What commercial was that for? Or are you a fan of that product that did that commercial? I genuinely can't remember who it was. Scary Movie? Well, yeah, they did it in Scary Movie, but it originally started from a commercial. But I was also going to say the Dudley Boys from WWE, like wrestling, WWE, they always did it when Devon Dudley would get up on the top rope and Bubba Dudley would grab the other person and spread his legs, and then they'd go, what's up? And then Devon would jump off the top rope and headbutt the dude in the crotch. Yeah. But I can't. It originated from like an ad campaign. I just can't remember. It was for a drink, I'm pretty sure. Like, I think it was for like Pepsi maybe or something like that. Just to get people excited and happy. It's the way to do it. Wazza. But yeah, that's where it started from. I believe. I could be wrong, but I believe that's where it started from. It also might not even be a drink. Hold on, I'm gonna look. I'm curious now. Wise up commercial. Budweiser. Oh, it was Budweiser beer. Started in 1999. I mean, I guess I was right. It was a drink. I just thought it was like a sody pop or something. I beat you to it, Tomsters. I beat you to it. They should have, instead of saying Wall Street, this should have been Meow Street. Sorry, Tomsters. You gotta be quicker than that, buddy. It's a meme I should probably quit quoting, but it's like it's like burned into my head. Gotta be quicker than that. Gotta be quicker than that. I say that all the time. Do you do that? Do you have like just these like random like phrases or quotes that you just like say all the time, just like regurgitate them left and right? All the time for me, right? What is life without quotes? Okay. Well, this one's a big one. There's a lot going on in this one. We still have 15 cats. $14. 13. 12. There's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot going on this one. A lot of, like, empty spaces, too. What is life without quotes? Quote that. Exactly. What is life without quotes? Said the quote. Quote the quote. Another one I do a lot is the... to quote the late great Colonel Sanders, I'm too drunk to taste this chicken. I normally just say, I'm too drunk to taste this chicken. Another big one is the quote conception. Wow. The one I've been quoting a lot, or just not even quoting them, but just randomly saying, is the Shane Gillis bit. All day long, all I think about is death. When he's talking about Australians can't be goth or like emo because they have a funny accent. It's like, dude, you sound funny. I'm dark and twisted. Yeah. This one's a little bit harder. I like it. A challenge. Excuse me. That's high. Okay, that is as high as it goes. I like it a lot. I like it. I like it a lot. Same. Same. Or the art Picasso. That one's just being obvious. This one's a little bit harder. I like it. We do have hints if we need it. We're down to 4 of them, though. I feel like using a hint's kind of cheaty cheats. We used it that one time because I didn't know what the light bulb meant. and the one... I can't remember which one that one was. One of the first 100 cat games we played. But I clear out these 100 cat games, and while I won't have them to lean back on as something relaxing and fun, it will open up the door to all the other, like, 2 to 3 hour games that I need to play through, too. So, how did the bread game go? Oh, Plated Bread. Pretty good. I beat it in, like, 40 minutes or so. You end up unlocking like this like dash jump. Like, well, it's not a dash jump, it's just a dash, but you can combine it with a jump. And it made the platforming a lot better. Yeah, I mean, it's free on Steam. I think it's worth like playing. It's like, it's a good like proof of concept kind of like game. It feels like it would be a game like you would take to like a studio to be like, this is the game I want to make, but we need funding or whatever, you know? Like, it's a good proof of concept. I wouldn't mind seeing a finer tuned 5 to 6 hour game made out of it. For sure. Oh, Tomsters, by the way. The new screen to console's out for Lilo and Stitch. It's out today, so if you want to check it out at some point, feel free. Would love to hear your thoughts on it when you get it done, because I'm constantly looking to like potentially like ways to like improve. But it's out on the channel. It dropped today. Also, I will be making a video at the end of this month. Well, probably sometime, like, it'll probably come out sometime mid-March, but I will be making a video about this challenge, this, how many games can I beat in February. So, you can be on the lookout for that, too, if you're interested. Yeah, we got 3 little buggers I cannot find. They should release one of these on April Fools, where they just have, like, one missing cat. I saw that dropped. I'm planning on watching a little later. I got a lot of schoolwork, and I'm trying my best to be here for yours and Rob's, a lot of other people's streams. Hey, man, I appreciate it, but school should come first there, Tomsters. But I wouldn't be lying. I would be lying to you if I wasn't a little bit of the pot calling the kettle black on that one, because, well, streaming wasn't really a thing when I was in high school, but I shrugged off quite a bit of schoolwork in the past to just play video games or watch movies or anime or a lot of things. But be sure to get your schoolwork done, you know what I mean? Ah, I see you hiding down there. Is there 2 of them? Just the one? Alright, so we got... we got 2 more. Doing work this week. Good. Get your schoolwork done. No, but genuinely, though, when you do get around to watching that video, if you want to, you know, I'm not going to pressure you into watching or anything. But if you do end up watching it, definitely love to hear what you think of it. Try to tighten things up a little bit. I have an idea that I want to do for the next screen to console that's a little bit different, but we'll see. We'll see how that ends up. Yeah, for sure I'll watch it. Well, thank you. Like I said, yeah, definitely curious to hear your opinion on it. I need to start. We filmed a video last weekend that I think is going to be a pretty damn good video, honestly. But I need to start the editing process of it. I'll probably start next week. This week's the daytime for me has been this week has been insane. I'll put it that way. I'm ready for the weekend. Tomorrow morning is more of the same for this week, so I'm really hoping next week is like a super just normal week of like no extra bullshit or anything. So I can then I'll start editing that video. I might start streaming my editing if I can. You know, if I cover a movie or something that has like nudity or something in it, like I obviously can't edit that on stream because I can't show it. But I do want to start streaming some of my editing. Man, I feel like there's got to be more cats in these windows back here, but I just ain't seeing them. Like there's the one, but just ain't seeing them. Wow, we got 2 elusive little kitties, that's for sure. They're hard to find. Sorry, I'm back. I didn't mean to leave you hanging in the middle of a sentence. Oh, no, you're good, man. No worries. Yeah, these two are rough. Top of that building in the window. The left of our money bag. I clicked on that one, didn't I? Yeah, if they're yellow, I've already got them. Some of them, they turn yellow when you click on them, or some of them disappear. This one's, when you click on them, they turn yellow. Unless I'm missing. Oh, you got it. Sorry. Oh, no worries. No worries there, buddy. Yeah, these two are pretty good hidden. What I have to do is zoom out, get some fresh perspective here. All right, let's do a little bit of a zoom out here. Huh. Yeah, these ones are pretty well hidden. This the last one? Yeah, okay. Actually, it's not the last one, but it's the last one I'm probably going to do tonight for the hidden cats. There's one releasing on Valentine's Day that's supposed to be like romantic cats, and then there's I have a Christmas one downloaded that will save for like a later date. I mean, I'm probably still gonna do them in February, but save it for like a later one. This one's really big, so they're really spread out too. I can't really rely on like I used to being like, well, you know, there's a bunch of blank space over here. There's blank space everywhere because this map is so big. It's got to be like somewhere like right in the right in your face, like obvious too. Oh, there's one. All right, we got one more left. One more. One more fucking kitty. I feel like I've looked at this building so many times. And I feel like there's guaranteed the last one's going to be on there somewhere. This one's had one of the best music, like, backing. I mean, it's just one song on an infinite loop, but I'm like, look at the cobblestone, make sure there's not, like, one, you know, a cat-shaped cobblestone here. Found him. Boop. Got it. That one was a lot more difficult. The hidden adventure or, like, hidden object games, I could dive a lot more into if I wanted to. There we go. My bad. Thanks for catching that. My my Streamlabs sometimes gets covered up by the YouTube panel. I need a little bit of a bigger second monitor. So I appreciate it. Is there another one in this corner? No, there's not. Okay. But if you want to know, like, my favorite type of games, he's cheating, clearly splicing. My favorite type of games is platformers. I'm a huge platform fan. platforming games fan. But I used to be a huge first-person shooter fanatic, but I don't know if I grew out of that or if I just got kind of bored of the genre. But I still like first-person shooters. And then I like hack and slash, beat 'em up, Metroidvania style games. Typically, like, my go-tos. But I'm starting to get a little bit more into puzzles, hidden object games, visual novels, and stuff like that. I've found... That was fun. So, would you play your platform that released post-64 era? Favorite? Man, that's hard. I don't know. I guess I've never thought about it. I mean, I have some major recency biases toward Mario Wonder. Like, Super Mario Wonder was really good. But I know that's, you know, biases. I love Crash 2 a lot. I mean, that's more of like a 3D platformer. But I love Crash Bandicoot 2 a bunch. Yeah, I don't know. That's, I guess I've never really, like, thought about it. I don't know. I'd have to, like, sit down and think about that. I'm really looking forward to playing Celeste and Hollow Knight. Those seem really fun. Wonder was the first Mario game that feels like it tried in ages. So much good enough coasting. Yeah. Mario Wonder was fantastic. I also really big fan of Super Mario 3D World. Like the one they did for the Switch with Bowser's Fury. Like, that was awesome. That was so good. Hey, see you next time. Thanks for streaming. Yeah, Vasily. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Thanks for popping in. Have a good night or good day, depending on geographic location. I really loved the Little Big Planet games a lot. They were kind of like super easy, but they were really fun. Yeah, I don't know. That's a hard question. So I know I'm probably forgetting some. I don't know. Probably just out of the gate. Probably should just throw Crash 2 out there. That's a good contender for potentially my favorite. I love Crash 2. I played that game so many times as a kid. I say I played the game so many times as a kid, like, I got past some of those bosses as a kid. I got fucking shithoused by some of them bosses as a kid. There's one falling on the right side of the balcony. Left side. Are you talking about the one in the tree? Or am I like too far zoomed in? If they light up blue, that means we found that one. I'm sure these games are fun to watch as I just like obviously keep going over one that you've seen and then you're just like, why haven't you found that? Yeah, I was like thinking about it. It's like really the only type of games I really don't care much for is I don't like strategy games. Like RTSs and stuff, and then RPGs I'm not crazy on. It's not even so much that I don't like RPGs. It's just I always feel like I'm missing something with RPGs. You know what I mean? Like I did like a wrong like pathway or something, and now I'm missing like important elements or something. But I think the point of them is probably to lean into that. But I have a hard time doing that. Hollow Knight is of course worth your time. Just finished Nine Souls, which is similar and great. Yeah, Nine Souls is in my wish list. Also, watching content creators miss obvious things is half of what makes Game Grumps so popular. Dude, I love Game Grumps. I had tickets. Oh, I have tickets right now to see Ninja Sex Party when they go on tour this spring. But I had tickets to see Game Grumps live. Oh, look. If you do that, you get to see Santa Claus. How cool is that? Okay, if you click on Santa, it does nothing. But he's a cat. You're going to tell me that Santa Claus don't count for a cat? And then specs for it. Yeah, I think they're going to be a great time. I'm really looking forward to it. But I had tickets for a Game Grumps show, and literally the weekend, it was like on the show was on like a Wednesday, and that Friday before that Wednesday, I broke my shoulder. So I couldn't go. So I was so bummed. My buddy, though, being the fucking cool guy he is, he went and he FaceTimed me the entire show. So I got to watch it. Got to watch it from the comfort of my chair. Seemed like a fun show, though. He's fully recovered, still bug yeah. No, he FaceTimed me. He called. So okay. Well, first off, no, it's fully recovered. I broke it cleanly, right at the ball joint, and then up above my shoulder up here, I fractured another part. So it was a clean break. It was like a clean break, like right here, and then it was a fracture up here, in 2 different spots. But I got to skate by with no surgery because I had to go get X-rays like every like couple days because they were watching it. Thankfully, like it never moved, so I got to avoid surgery. It acts up when it gets cold or rainy, you know what I mean? But like, yeah, it's not too bad. Doctor said I'm probably gonna get like pretty bad arthritis in it when I get older, though. Thank you, Nightel. But yeah, what he did was, so he called me FaceTime, and then he FaceTimed with the camera pointing to the stage, and then I cast my phone onto the TV. So that was how I watched that show, which is a fun memory, you know. I mean, the breaking the shoulder wasn't a fun memory, but the the getting to watch the Game Grumps show that I was supposed to go live was kind of cool. So yeah. Well, the bad part is like, so this shoulder's fucked up now. Well, I say it's not, it's healed, but so this shoulder would be my bad shoulder, and then I got the opposite side, my left side, I got a bum knee. I injured my knee, and so between the two, yeah, I can tell when the rain's coming, you know what I mean? What are we're just looking for 3 of them? Alright, it's time to get serious. I like to think I haven't found the one Vasily found yet. I just keep going over it. I know they're not here anymore, but... This one's cool. This one's cooler. There's like a bunch of interactive pieces. Like, look at that. There's like a little, like, dog character. A lot of them don't have this. Like, little interactive bits. It's cool. I was wondering if the reef did anything. There's one. Now we're down to 2. Tell you, man, some of this snow is awful feline shaped. I legit just find these. This is comfort food for me. This kind of game is just straight up comfort food. Nothing more, nothing less. Just comforting. All right, we're down to 1. 1 to see the sun. I don't know why that rhymed more in my head, but it did. Hey, Nate, if you're still here, I got caught up with the conversation. If you're still here, what do you think of Are you liking Assassination Classroom? This last little guy is... He's really hiding out. He does not want to be found. If we didn't include these lovely kitten games in core, what's your count total? I think it'd be like 28. I think this would be the 10th one, 10th or 11th one. So still pretty decent amount. Max, yeah, it's a hidden object game. We're looking for 1 cat left. Hey Max, thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate it. Yeah, I think we'd be at 28, I think, maybe. If we didn't count these. Yeah, this last cat do be hidden. There's so many like snow lumps that look like cats. I know, he's sneaky. This stream hurts my pancreas. Wow, my pancreas. Nah, you don't need it anyway. Sell it on the black market. Somebody will buy it for $3.50. Yo, this last cat is really hidden. I'll watch it be the one Vasily found. It'd be funny. Hello, snow cat. Snow have cat ears. Yeah, some of the snow lumps look like cats. Some of them have like tails and stuff. And it's like, I swear it's a cat, and it's not. A pancreas affects every other pancreas. Attracts every other pancreas in the universe with the force of proportional to the products of their masses and inversely proportional to the distance between them. Weird Al. Of course it's a Weird Al quote. Dude, that Weird Al movie was so fucking good. That Weird Al movie is great, especially like you're a fan of Weird Al. Oh, that movie was awesome. It's the snowmen do be doing stuff. Way better than it should be. Oh, I know. It was so good. I love the fact they just did a parody of the genre instead of doing like a truthful retelling. Like that made it so much better. Oh, it was so good. Hey, there he is. Boom, baby. Figures tell me to eat children. Probably should do that. Eating children's only for the wealthy. The huge inverse left turn made it a magical movie fitting. It really did. It was great. This one's a party, dude. This game's a party. Level 2 unlocked. Did you see Santa Claus? I did see Santa Claus. Oh! Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. We're not done here. We're not done here. Hold on. We're not done here. The game is so proud of you, right? Shoot. I thought we were done. No, sir. I didn't even mean to click that one. Oh, let's zoom out and try to find the ones. Well, hold on. Let's zoom in here. No, I don't think we're hitting 40 tonight. I'm probably going to call it a night after doing this map. I'm pretty tired. Gotta bump that counter. Yeah, I had to bump it back. Well, tomorrow I'm going to be streaming a bunch of micro games. Is the plan. All those candles lit up, but I don't think they did anything. Okay, that was a cat, apparently. What medium, like flash games or collections of games or something? No, just a bunch of short games. Games that are like sub 1 hour. 1 hour. Or allegedly they're sub 1 hour. They're supposed to be sub 1 hour. And then the last day that I'll be streaming for this challenge will be Thursday. And we're doing Sonic 3. We started with Sonic, we're gonna end with Sonic. At least that's the game plan here. Yo, some of these cats just straight up are trees, dude. They're trees claiming to be cats. We're definitely gonna hit 40 before the end of the month though, which is a lot more than I was expecting, but I was just gonna try to be happy with getting a game a day, so definitely got a little bit further than I thought I was going to, which feels pretty good. You know, cleared out some of the backlog. But I'm looking forward to making the video on this. I think the video is going to turn out pretty good. I feel like I have a pretty good idea for the video. In my head, anyway. If it wasn't your favorite part, I'd say editing all this footage would be a nightmare. Yeah. I mean, it's still probably gonna suck, even though I like editing, but there's a lot of footage, that's for sure. There, that is for sure. Wonder how many like, hours I'm up to. Cap by a lamppost left of building. Lamppost. Oh, yep. Nice. Good catch. Thank you. What up, Ted? I have 19 left. Holy smokes. Also left of ski lift, same horizontal position as suggestion. Is that one you're talking about? But nice catch. Regardless, you helped me find one. If that was the one intended or not, at least help me find one. My favorite animal? I don't know, I'm a big dog person. I like dogs a lot. I'm also a big, like, I like leopard geckos a lot, too. Nice, yeah. Yeah, buddy. That's a fucking cat? What is that? Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh be... be on the hard milk. Look at that thing. I feel like there's more cats over here. We're down to 10. That's pretty good. Now this is where we're gonna suffer. The cat is cool. I'm glad you like Gilgamesh. Oh, because this is Jingle Jam 2024. The last one said 2023. So we're gonna get with a 2025 later. That was an accidental click. I'll take it though. Some of these are really blended in there, man. How much you can zoom in on this one? Nine. We're missing 9 of them. That's not a cat? Come on. That is, though. Look higher. Can you take me higher to a place where I am? Hold on. I feel like there's one like on the cable or something somewhere. No, really? Huh. Or like one over here or something. Has the strangest cats of any puzzles I've seen. You do. Also, the plastic netting near the bottom has one square that's a cat head. Not sure if that counts. All those trees, man. They're in the fucking trees, man. Where's that netting at? Oh, shit. Nice catch. Guess I should probably zoom in a little bit more down here. Yeah, that's a nice catch. Oh, there's no one down here, too. Down to 4. Hi, Snowman. Is that your carrot nose, or are you just happy to see me? Down to 3. I typically like to look at like bare spots. But we're running out of those. Yeah, that one. Okay. Yeah, I'd say in terms of difficulty, this one's probably up there with the capitalist cats as being like one of the harder one to find the cats in. Because that capitalist cats one had some like wild ones to find. You gotten it already? The capitalist cats one? Yeah, I did that one already. Oh. This gigantic rug of a cat just somehow, you know, going over it. I keep feeling like there should be one over here somewhere. These is either an angel or a madman. We're down to 1. Probably a little bit of both. It's just weird there's like none in this like whole section right here. Alright, we only got 1. We're only missing 1 here. See ya, Ted. I'll catch you next time. Have a good night. Where? Where would this last little guy be? Maybe one of the spiral wraps on the right building? Oh yeah, maybe. Nope. It's a good guess, though. That would be a good spot to hide one. Alright, we're gonna start fine-tooth combing here. This is gonna feel so good when I find it. Music's up. Ah, there he is! Now! Boom. Game 39. Nice. Alright, well, that was Cats in a Jingle Jam. Hidden Cats in a Jingle Jam. With we're gonna find 100 frogs. We haven't done frogs yet. This is new. We're in the game. We could do the Easter egg. Yeah. Before we end the game, I will before I end the stream. No, we got to chapter 4. I got to a spot where I was like, you know what? I'm kind of done with this. So I'm going to save the rest of. I'm gonna save the rest of Severed Steel for tomorrow. Yeah, 100 Froggos. So we're going to do this, and then I'll pull up the Easter egg for Sonic 3, so we can get an idea what it looks like. This one's a little bit more annoying about like how you move through the map, so I kind of want to make sure we get like most of them in an area. Not the most intuitive we've played so far. But yeah, we'll end the stream with pulling up the Sonic Easter egg. Yeah, Fuxatani. Bill, hold on. I got him right here too. I found him at a yard sale for $1, and I was just like, "That's cool." So I got him. He sits on my movie shelf over here. He sits opposite Paddington. Which, can you see Paddington on stream? Maybe not. But I got him. He sits next to Paddington. Yeah, he was at the bottom corner. Yeah, I saw him. I didn't pay attention and know what his prediction was, but I'm assuming he said we had 6 more weeks of winter, because, oh my god. Winter's been brutal this year. And I say that as someone who loves winter. But it's been a brutal winter. Somebody's getting a little abstract. This is also a big map to look at. There's no zoom in option either. Like, this is it. Like, all I can do is go up and down. Alright. We have 4 left, so... We have 3 left. I like the gnome. Just chilling. I will say I am getting pretty tired, so... I will say, here's my opinion so far of Severed Steel, just so you get like an idea. We beat the first 4 chapters. I believe Harold said there's 6. And currently, the way I feel about the game is, I'm sitting at like, it's like a 4, close to a 5 out of 10. If it just played better, like if it just didn't feel, if it just played like Neon White, like, it would be like a better game. It's just the way the game does not feel good to play. Like, the controls don't feel good. So I was kind of like, for one, I was wanting to pull the stream down to a close. But I mean, we got through Sonic CD. We got through the first 4 chapters of Severed Steel. We've been streaming for about 3 hours and a little over 3 hours. So I feel like I feel like we went pretty well. And we got one more Froggo to catch. So I would say overall, this was a good stream. This is a good, productive stream. I need more Froggos. There's a Snako. But we're not looking for Snakos. There he is. Boop. Got him. 100 Froggos. Very good stream. Thank you, Tomsters. All right, so we can add that to the games beaten, baby. I didn't have the 100 frogs labeled. Oh well, whatever. We're gonna try to find some romantic cats here, and then we're gonna play Marsupiami. So they just released this one, the 100 cats. I've done several of these this month, and I'll do several more. Okay, this is going to be a harder one because it's the one where it disappears. Also, they can be like micro-sized. Holy smoke, some of these are small. We might be here a minute, folks. Some of these don't even look like cats. You know? This franchise has been all over the place in its art direction. Sometimes they look just like cats, and other times they look like squiggles. This game's all over the place. That's as much as I can zoom in, too. Yikes. Alright, we might have a bit of a problem here, folks. We'll see how it goes, though. This is 100 Romantic Cats. I thought we've covered several of the 100 cat games on stream already for this month. And I thought, you know what? This will be cute because, you know, in about 5 minutes, 7 minutes where I live, it's going to be Valentine's Day. So I thought we could look for some romantic cats. You know, some love kitties. Before we jump into the main game, which is going to be tonight, it's going to be Marsupilami Hobe Adventure. Which is kind of like a Donkey Kong Country-esque style platformer that I genuinely don't know too much about. I know Marsupilami used to be, I think, an old Disney show. There's a Genesis game for it, but I've come across some of the VHS tapes for it when I've been pawning and thrifting around. You know what I mean? So we'll see. We'll see what the game's like. Hopefully it's pretty fun. I just really like platformers, and one day a while ago it was on Steam for very, very cheap. I don't know about you, but I wish list a lot of stuff on Steam, and then Steam is very good about being like, hey, you know that game you're kind of interested in? Yeah? Well, guess what? It's on sale for like a week. Okay. Well, how much is it on sale? Like, it's like 80% off. It's like 90% off. It's like 99% off. And I'm like, shit, I better buy this. Steam is really good about that FOMO. You know what I mean? Getting that grip right on that FOMO. That's how I've ended up with quite the backlog that I have. But I do think this game that we're going to be playing after this looks very cute. Ooh, that was a hard just repeat of the song. Yeah, this one's hard. I kind of like this one. A little bit more challenging than what some of the other ones have been. Some of these fine cat games, I'm done and over with the cat map in like 5 seconds, but this one's a lot more difficult. I kind of like it. Miss you, love, my love, I love you, cat, I haunt you. Yeah, this one's gonna be a little bit difficult, I think. We're gonna have a couple of them because I'm zoomed in as far as I can go too, so. We'll see how this ends up going for us. Like I said, some of them are pretty blended in too. You tell me one of those piles of rocks isn't a cat curled up? I just find these games really relaxing. I really like these kind of just like hunt and find games. Last night I played a game called The Room, which is a point and click puzzle game. Man, that game was so good. Oh my god, I loved it. I loved The Room. Really had a great time with that one. Super recommend it too. I like you get like a nice slow drip of lore too about like what's going on and stuff, and it's really fun. It's really good. I'm excited to play the other. There's 4 of them, and then a VR game. I don't have VR, so I'm not playing the VR game anytime soon. But I am very much looking forward to at some point playing 2, 3, and 4, which I've heard 4 is the best of them, but man, if it gets better than the first game, I'm not saying the first game's a 10 out of 10, but pretty damn good. I will say that much. We have 8 of them still. Well, I guess we have our little hint thing here. If we get a little too hung up, you know. This month's been awesome so far. In terms of like games I've played through. I was looking through the list of them last night. I've covered 4 of them off stream. And genuinely, I don't think I'm going to be streaming any Friday or Saturday. Well, tomorrow. You know, it depends on how you look at it. Tomorrow night. I don't know if I'm going to be streaming any then or any Saturday. Just because it's going to be a really busy weekend. But if I can try to squeeze in some off-stream gameplay. I have a couple GBA games I would really like to play through, so maybe I can squeeze them in, you know, at some point over the weekend. I feel like there's gotta be more in these balloons than just the one, right? But I guess not. Okay, I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. Let's get a full picture look around. Sometimes that helps. What's this down here? Yep, that's what I thought. This one, they're a little bit harder to come by. Not come by, they're a little bit harder to spot out. Is that a cat? Wow, that was really in there. It looked like a strawberry. I'm not sure we found any of these bushes back here. Okay, that's not one. These candles kind of look like one. We have 5 left? Wow. This one, the capitalist cats too. That one was really hard to like find all of them. This one's a little... This one's... The music's annoying. I like the song they have playing, but the hard, like... Ooh, there's one. The hard, repeat, where it doesn't, like, blend back into, like, a loop. The hard loop, I should say, is kind of annoying. It's, like, pretty aggressive. Alright, we got, what, 4 left? Damn. Damn, dude. Damn, dude. Where's the putty cats? Yeah, the music. I hate that. Just that hard loop that it has. I really wish it didn't have that. Yeah, I'm not sure what these last 4 are. This one's pretty rough. I'm gonna phone a friend. Oh, there's one down here. Fastly, what's up? Oh my god, that one's like micro-sized. We're looking for kitty cats. We got 3 of them left to find, and then we're gonna jump into the like main game. I'm gonna start tonight. I don't think I'm gonna beat it tonight because I think the game's supposed to. There's one right there. I think the game is supposed to be like 4 to 6 hours, somewhere around there. So I'm definitely not gonna beat it tonight, but no, I'm not gonna beat the game tonight anyway. We got 2 cats to find, and then we're gonna play the main. We're gonna start a new game, like a main game, like a bigger game. I say bigger, it's still on the smaller side, but gotta go. Good luck. Got flight tomorrow. Need sleep. Ooh, you got a flight tomorrow? Yeah, get some good sleep and some safe travels. Oh my god, look how small that is. You probably can't even see it on your guys' side of the screen. Yeah, this one's difficult. I like it. Last one's down in here again. Oh my god, yeah, look at that. It just blends right into the thing. Okay, we're going to find 100 ninja cats. And that's what we're going to end the stream out on. Okay? So, if you want to be privy to anytime I go live, be sure to subscribe with the bell notification, because I do not do a stream schedule. I just stream whenever I want. And I'm streaming a lot in February because I'm working on a challenge. I'm doing a challenge that's going to result in a video. So, subscribing is a great way to know that. And if you want to see my videos early, you can consider becoming a member for $1 a month. Alright, that's enough self-plugging. I like how they all have, like, the the Ninja Turtle mask. Well, I guess not all of them, but most of them do. I feel like there's one hidden down here. So I'm waiting for all these to go away. I don't know if there is or not. Not nearly enough self-plugging. Any previous video you made that you'd love? Yeah, my Lilo and Stitch screen to console. I think that video turned out really well. Although the audience retention's really low on that, so maybe not. I think it's good. I think that video turned out really good. I also really like, I think the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, which is not Christmas time. I think that video turned out really funny. Or the X-Men Origin screen to console. And then an older video that I thought turned out really good is, I started a series. I need to go back to it and finish it, but it was weird movies my wife made me watch. And I was just covering a bunch of my wife's favorite movies that I'd never seen that she wanted to show me. And one of the episodes is on the movie May, which I think the movie May is actually a really good movie. But I think that video turned out really good too. How many hours of sleep you get? You look tired. I get like probably 4 to 6 a night, somewhere around there. But I will say I am tired right now. Because normally I turn off, I quit streaming around like 2 to 2:30. So somewhere around there is what I typically do. Well, thanks for suggestions. I'll make sure to fall asleep to your Lilo and Stitch vid to pump the full retention numbers. Oh yeah, you know, I appreciate it. I tell. You don't have to. I feel like though, genuinely, I will say this. I feel like my videos are actually probably pretty good, like, videos to fall asleep to. Because, like, for the most part, I don't, like, my audio's all, I try to mix my audio so where, at least for videos, I can't say this for streams, but for my videos, I try to mix the audio so it's all kind of the same level. And I typically don't do, like, a lot of, like, loud effects or anything like that. So I feel like my videos are actually probably decent to fall asleep to. I don't know. I don't fall asleep to them, but I would assume they would be. You're lively, calming, and captivating. Well, thank you. I appreciate that, actually. That is really nice. We're down to 4. Although I will say, if you watched me when I was playing Butcher, calm would not be the word to be used, because when Butcher was the second game I started. That was intense. Butcher is a monster of a game in terms of intensity and just pure anxiety-riddled gameplay. Great game, though. It's a really good game. It's been one of my favorites so far of the month, but it was brutal, and it got my blood up boiling at points. But like in a good way, until that last boss. That last boss was not until a good way anymore. That last boss was kind of insufferable. More like pure rage and anxiety overcoming. Who, me? Or Butcher? No, Butcher, yes. Me, also yes. I am all the rage. Got 2 more to find here. Have I mentioned how much I love these games? I'm actually like really glad. I know like my number is 24, and like probably close to 10 of them probably 10 has been these games, and I love that because these are awesome. This is like a whole genre of type of game that I've never really experienced that much, and I fell in love with a brand new genre for me, which is just the hidden objects. Like I Spy, like, hey, find these objects. Do Elden Ring? I can't beat Elden Ring, and there's one. I beat Elden Ring. Do it. I can't. There's not enough days in February. I will say the first Souls game that I'm going to start off with, because the only Souls game I've played so far in my entire life is Demon Souls when it came out on PS3, and I didn't care much for it, but I don't think I understood what the game was. I bought the game. I don't know if you guys remember when Demon Souls came out. Demon Souls, when it came out, was kind of marketed at first, or at least the marketing I remember, as being like medieval, I don't know if medieval's right, but fantasy Monster Hunter. It's kind of like Monster Hunter, right? But like it looks more realistic and grim and gritty and stuff. And so when I got the game, I was kind of under that premise of it. And while you can make comparisons to Monster Hunter, that's not what the game is. And so I remember not liking it very much. And so I got into like kind of a rut with it, and then I accidentally killed the blacksmith by stabbing him a few times. And then I realized I couldn't make weapons in my area anymore. So instead of replaying like 8 hours of gameplay, I just never played it, and I've never played a Souls-like ever since. But if I ever jump into a Souls-like, Sekiro is the one I'm going to start with. This Archers is 100 Ninja Cats. We're going to get ourselves to 25 here. Dark fantasy? Yeah, it's like, yeah, dark fantasies. That's the genre descriptor I was looking for. We're looking for 1 kitty cat left here. And then I'll go to bed. The next Sonic game I'm going to play is Sonic Boom. Not Boom. Sonic CD. Off of that Origins Plus collection. That's the next game I want to go play. Not the next game I'm going to play on stream, but the next Sonic game I'm going to play. I want to, before the month is over, I want to beat Sonic CD and Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Those are the 2 Sonic games I really want to beat before this month is over, before this challenge is over. But I got a couple games I want to play first. So before I jump into those Sonic games, I got a couple I want to play first. I don't know where this last cat's at. I'm sure I'm just missing it, just barely. Wow, this last one's pretty hard to find. You seem very nice. I'm a person. I try to be nice, but I can be real a-hole sometimes. I try to be a lot nicer than I was when I was younger. But sometimes that slips out, you know? And some people, you gotta be the a-hole too. To be honest with you, there are some people that just That's what you got to do. This is really the ninja cat. This last one is. He's very nice. He is very nice. I'm okay. All we can do is try better ourselves. Journey, not destination. Bingo. It's something you definitely learn with age. You just try to better yourself. That no matter what spot you're currently in, you can change it at some point, somehow. Unless you're looking for a ninja cat, then you're just kind of shit out of luck. For me personally, these kind of games right here are just insanely calm and relaxing. I love these games. There was one night I binged just a bunch of these. And that was a night I was just like stressed max to the max. It was a stressful night at work, and then on top of that, it was on the tail end of getting the heat pump and the furnace fixed, and that was super expensive. So, you know, just a lot of that week kind of just sucked. And I was just like, I was exhausted on like multiple fronts, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna look for a bunch of cats. So that's what I did. The music's great in this one. The romantic cats, the music was kind of crappy. Like, it was like an okay song. They just looped it really badly. So every time the song would repeat, it would hit you like really loud. It was kind of obnoxious. Joys of homeownership. It really is. That is really the joy. You ain't kidding. It's always the thing too, is like when you find that last one you've been hunting for, you're just like, of course. You know what I mean? Like, I've went over this spot 100 times. Cat's so good you're going to bed at 5. I know, right? I mean, I could cheat. And press the little light bulb that will tell me where a cat's hidden at. It gives you a general area. It doesn't actually, like, highlight the cat. It just gives you a general area, but... Oh, is that it? No. Dang it. New Zealand, it's 9:26 p.m. Hey, you're from New Zealand? That's what's up. I would like to visit New Zealand someday. Both New Zealand and Australia. For me in the United States, it's 3:27 a.m. It's late early. Hey, I don't know about you, but look what I actually stumbled across. I'm in New Zealand too. That's what's up. It is beautiful. It looks beautiful. I mean, I've watched Lord of the Rings. No, I mean, I have seen Lord of the Rings, but I'm joking about that. Slyther. Got a goddamn Pokemon. Alright. Alright. I'm gonna do this where I go... Hold on. I'm gonna do this where it goes games beaten. Boom, 25. Maybe one of the coolest parts of streaming is hanging out with people from around. It really is. Dinosaurs and kitty cats. That's what we're going to do next. We're going to find some cats. These are games that I genuinely love. 100 Dino Cats. I love hide and seek. I love I Spy. All that stuff I like a lot. I think they're really fun. They're really relaxing. This game is really loud. We'll keep the meows pretty loud, though. What is that? All brightness. Yeah, these are games I just personally find super relaxing and super chill. I really like these kind of games, these hide and seek kind of games, and so I have quite a few. Not hide and seek. These hidden object games. That's the word I was looking for, was hidden object. I have quite a few of these, specifically these cat branded ones. And yeah, we're gonna look for some kitty cats. After that absolutely stressful nightmare that was Butcher. Although, if I'm going to rate Butcher a rating, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. The game is super duper cheap on Steam. I think it's on Nintendo Switch, but I'm not really sure. Try the game, There Is No Game. I'll look it up, Jacob. Is it on Steam? But what was I saying? Butcher is like $4. I think it's $4.99 normally, but I think I got it for $1.99 on one of the sales. You know how like Steam has those, well, they do sales all the time, but you know how they do like the winter, summer, that stuff. I think I got it like a while ago that It's a fun gate. It's on Cool Nath Games. Never heard of it. Okay, that's hold on, that's loud. Okay, the cat's a little bit too loud. That was like hurting my ears. All right. Cool math games. Someone brought up cool math games before. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I'm one of those people that, like, if it's not, like, on Steam or, like, Epic Games or, like, PlayStation, Nintendo Store, like, Microsoft Store, like, you're very, like, basically what I'm saying is, like, I don't go to, like, websites to, like, play games and stuff. I pretty much, like, only stick to that kind of stuff. But I remember, did anybody else play addicting games? Is that still a thing? When I was a kid, a bunch of people went on at school during like breaks and stuff. We would play on addictinggames.com, and you play games like Kitten Cannon, and there was a tank game everybody really liked. They're all like Flash games. I wonder if that website's even still around. If it is, there's like no way it doesn't give you malware. I feel you. Yeah, I don't know. I just like, well, for me, I'm kind of in this weird spot in my life where I've always been physical media. I'm still mainly physical media, right? You don't got to worry about it, Tomsters. Physical media, but I'm really starting to really love the prospect of like Steam and gaming on PC. It's just like, it's convenient. I'm on the computer a lot anyway. You know, I'm on a computer a lot anyway, I should say. More than one, but... Here. I need to see if there's, like, a way to just adjust the headphone out. What's up, Jacob? Sorry, our power went out for, like, a split second. We've been getting, ice all day. It's been doing freezing rain all day. So, I'm assuming that's probably why the power kicked out. On the plus side for today, we have heat back at our house. Our house now has heat. Our heat pump has been fixed, so we're back. We're back, baby. We're so back. Okay, so I didn't save everybody we got. Girls are like rocks. The flat ones get skipped. That's mean. That's mean. All right, we have 19 left. This one's a pretty cute little map. This one's a pretty cute little map. Alright, we are down to 4. Wow, churning through this one pretty quick. I have another, like, cozy, quick game that we're going to play after this. About being bred. I heard it's really short. I don't know how short it actually is. So, we'll see. Maybe it's a lot longer than... Maybe it's a lot longer than I anticipated. Let's zoom out and give ourselves a good look around here. Typically find a bare spot. Kind of look through the bare spot. I'm staying up until my clothes are done in the washer. I got like 20 minutes. Right on. I should get sleep. I think this entire week since like... Well, since our heat's been out, I've gotten like no sleep because we've been like taking turns getting up to like flip the furnace on and off like with the breakers where the thermostat wasn't responding and the heat pump was out. So we had emergency heat until Saturday, and then the furnace died as well. So we were like, you know, getting up and like turning on like space heaters on and off to like warm up the like parts of the house and stuff. Anyway, it was a mess. So not any good sleep through there, right? And then the past couple nights I've stayed up streaming, then had to get up early to let the HVAC guys in to fix stuff. So I think in the past, like, wow. All right, well, that one's done. That was easy. I think in the past, like, at least the past 2 nights, I've gotten like 3 hours of sleep total, 3 or 4 hours of sleep. We're looking for cats along these aliens here. This is what we're doing. This is how we're gonna finish the night out. Doing the cat hunt with the aliens. Some of these are small. I like to start these games off by just looking for like the really easy to spot ones. Why'd that like? Oh, this is one where it disappears. I like the ones where they stay hidden. I mean, not stay hidden, where they stay on the screen and get in color. I like it when they do that, like that aspect better, because it makes your map look more complete. You know, it makes you feel like you found stuff. Does that make any sense? This is also one, too, where they're like, the cats can also be like an object, you know? They're like morphing the cat to look more like it's like part of the environment. We're already 50 through. Also, some of these are really small, so this might be a pretty hard one. Maybe it's like a harder difficulty, like when they go away, because you can't like zoom out and be like, I found somebody over here, you know? That could very well be the case. Oh, I love these games. I love these games so much. I genuinely could play these for like hours on end. This is like just ultimate relax comf. Might not be the most entertaining thing to watch, but it is like super relaxing, super enjoyable. I do. I genuinely love this shit. This is like such a dopamine. Such a dopamine fix for me. It really is. I know I say that every time I play it, just because I'm like constantly like surprised of like how much I genuinely just love it. I like the artistry and some of the like the backgrounds too. Some of them, not all of them, are pretty well designed. We're right down to 2. We're down to 1. Oh yeah, that's that one. I didn't go away all the way. I have a hard time believing there's like nothing up this high. I mean, I guess we found some already, right? I can't zoom in any further. Let's just zoom out. Sometimes it's good to like take a step back, you know what I mean? This one's a busy map. That's for sure. It's a very busy map. Well, I was wondering what that was. Okay. I'm worried like that one's glitched or something. And I won't be until we find the last one. I think I found him. Cool. Well, guess what? Moving on up. I am going to call it a night here. I'm tired. I'm going to go to bed. Y'all stay amazing. I will see y'all tomorrow. As we play... I think I'm going to jump into Sonic 2. I think I'm going to play Sonic 2 tomorrow. So, I'm pretty sure that's what I'm going to jump into is Sonic 2. So, I hope to see y'all tomorrow, and I will catch y'all on the flip side. Have a beautiful night. Enjoy this end screen. Also, new video coming out tomorrow. Lilo and Stitch Screen to Console coming out noon Eastern United States time. So be on the lookout for that. And I will see y'all later. Bye.